Nigga want some action. That's a million, but it's just a fraction.
What's up, world? I'm your host, the Real Brody, and this is the We Say
They Say
podcast. Tonight in the house, we got Paramount Hooga, we got Plain Jane. On the right, we got my brother, my DJ, my man. Meet you 2 times, say it 2 times.
4 times.
Y'all know how we start the show off, man. Every week, we ask everybody how their day go before we jump into the topic. So I'm gonna start with Paramount Hooga. How was your day, brother?
My day was cool, man. I can't complain. You know, ate good, worked out good, smoking good.
What?
Worked out. The fuck? I worked out. I went to the gym.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Explain yourself.
Oh, y'all niggas on that. All right. Next, how was your day? How was your day, Jane?
Hold on, brother. I'm
Damn.
Jane. I mean, Plain Jane, my man.
My day was cool. I
You know this
just
is your
chilled.
show.
How about you?
On me? Oh, yeah. My day was good, man. Shout out to Davey Ruffin and Glizzy, man. Y'all keeping me entertained through this pandemic, man. Keep it up. Just as long as there ain't no violence involved, I'm for the shit.
Hey, y'all know that for the last couple days that it ain't really been no murders or nothing going on. I think literally everybody in the city.
5 days and counting.
I think everybody in the city is tuned in. I think everybody is literally paying attention to that shit.
Need more like it, bro. Need more like it. Call them niggas the Crime Stoppers.
I'm dead.
For real. Yeah, that is. That ain't bullshit.
Well, my day was alright.
Yeah, how was your day?
My day was fine. I ain't had to work today, so praise the Lord.
They sent you.
Yeah,
Won't he do it?
I'm telling you. All the time. God is good.
All the time.
All the time, God is good. All right. Let's get into
That
it.
ain't how it go.
What?
I don't know. Go ahead.
God is good all the time?
Yeah, but
All the time, God is good.
I thought we say that. I thought you say God is good all the
Y'all
time.
say all the time,
And all the
man.
time.
You just
God
finished
is
it.
good.
Oh, that's what I was saying. That's why I thought I was tripping. My bad.
Long story short, God is good.
Oh. Long story long. No homo.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, today's topic is consulting with your partner, if you have a partner. I think I'm gonna start with Plain Jane on this
Oh
one.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Ladies
ladies
first.
first. I mean, that's
I'm a boy today.
well, you look like one, but we ain't gonna go there.
That's fine.
Just like one. I ain't mean to say you look like
You
one.
gotta
Just
see,
like
you gotta see that nigga.
Kapow.
After the
one.
show.
Just make sure when if you see him, you see him.
Oh shit.
Nah, what? I wasn't even talking about that. I was just saying.
But yeah, Plain Jane. Consulting with your partner. So let's say hypothetically speaking, you have a partner. If you was to let's say you wanted to cut your hair, you know what I'm saying, but your partner, doesn't really like your short hair. Would you talk to your partner about that, or would you say, this is my hair, I'm gonna do what I want?
Me personally, yes, I would be like, I'll ask far as to see what that person say, and it's really up to me. I have to wear it. I have to.
So you still gonna do it, regardless
I
of what he
mean,
say. So if he say he don't like it, you like, oh, okay,
If
well,
he
I need
says-
it.
Sound like to me.
If he says, yeah, pretty much. If he says, I don't think it's gonna look right.
You gonna say, well, you ain't gonna know till it's found out.
Exactly. So basically, I just give it a try.
But what if he seen you and said your head like an acorn? You want
I
you still gonna do it?
Yeah. I mean, there's wigs, there's
What you
straps,
I mean, you
there's
can probably cut
braids.
your hair if you gonna put a wig
You gotta
on.
try it out. You have to try
You
it.
put a wig on with your real hair.
I mean, you could get a wig and cut it and see how you can pull that one off and make it seem like you cut your hair and
Nah, fuck that.
come in the house
I mean,
with
you
a little
gotta-
wig on
You
and
get in
be
a fight
like,
and
huh?
that shit come off and you see your
You see them
motherfucker.
cornrows.
Told you don't cut your goddamn head.
But them cornrows fucked
At least
up.
anybody look, you pull your wig off in the front, at least anybody gonna pull your
They
hair.
got the
Exactly.
beehive, the joint to go in a circle.
You mat it down and
Jones
put
with
that
the
wig
clips.
on, have a little haircut.
Motherfuckers with the clips on them.
See how it is.
Man, fuck that.
But I'll have a conversation first, and then I'll just
The end result is you're doing what you want to
yeah. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
I mean, okay, well, I get it, because it's
Most
your
people-
hair. I mean, you feel like
I'm not
it's mine,
fucking with
it is what it is, man. I'm gonna talk to you just out
I mean, love-
just to respect, out of
Love
respect.
should be unconditional.
Love is.
Yes.
is
So-
two people caring with one another and sharing until you get the draws. Ah. but nah, fuck that. I ain't with that shit. I ain't gonna.
Nah,
if I tell you
No.
I don't want you to get a haircut, you not getting a haircut.
You gonna break up with her? Did you cut her head?
Exactly.
Look,
What kind of shit you want?
look at here. I
Over a
said
haircut?
I said what I said, so it
Okay.
ain't even going. It's not even.
Over a haircut?
It's not. Here's the thing. You're not gonna do it.
Mm.
So it ain't no breakup.
Yeah.
It ain't no breakup.
Sound real controlling, bro.
Yes,
I'm not
no.
being controlled. That's why I
I'm
call it.
scared. I was about to move over. You're not gonna do it.
No, I'm saying because if I date a woman and I tell her, I don't.
And we're talking about dating.
Right.
So
Oh no,
that
I'm talking about
doesn't
girl.
mean-
I'm not.
Oh,
I
okay.
date.
I thought
So,
it was- he
so
said
here's the
he
thing.
talked
I've
to
talked
I
to
said
a
partner.
You say partner,
Right,
y'all
so
go ahead.
I've talked to a girl that we were just dating, and she pulled up one day with a bald head. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't had no conversation about it or nothing. But you're not my girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I ain't really got no
Say
input
so.
for real because
Exactly.
we just dating.
When you
But
looked at her, did you want to slap her head?
man, she like a little boy. More I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't like it. Like I
You
wanted.
didn't like it at all?
I,
Ski-boat her
I
ass.
didn't like
You
it.
couldn't get used to it.
It was too late.
Oh.
Did she have it wrong? She had it wrong?
Nah, nigga, she had less than wrong.
Damn.
Shit. Nah, it was real. It was like what's the nigga off Friday with the hat?
He's ill?
Nah, not Ezell, the Mexican nigga. Like that Mexican Nazi cut. One of them jumps.
Oh.
Yeah, the Jokic. She had the Jokic.
Nigga
Oh.
said Mexican Nazi cut. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, what up?
Oh shit.
So the point is,
she had the Jokic.
you consulting. You gonna ask. You gonna
Me?
consult your partner.
Oh, her.
Her,
Who,
yeah.
me?
It was addressed to James.
Yeah.
I want to piggyback on what he was talking about. My bad, y'all. I want to piggyback. So you know that it's shit that your partner might like that you do, right? You also do know that, correct?
Talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Say it again.
I said you said you didn't like it, or well, basically you said you're not going to do it.
That's
Meaning, right? That's what you said, right?
Right.
You're not going to do it. So you know it's things that your partner might not like that you do. That y'all might have to consult with you going. Are you going?
I'm not.
listen to
First of all,
her?
it's about compromise. I will compromise.
Okay.
Like if my girl didn't like something, and it wasn't something that was real drastic for me to change. Like don't get it twisted. I've been in a relationship and I've done plenty of shit that I didn't want to do because they wanted to do it. That's just how relationships work. But if I don't, if I love your long hair, like you know what I'm saying, that's just one of the outside features that I truly like about you. I will let you know I would prefer that you not. You know what I'm saying? If you did it, I'm not going to break up with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm slicing and shit, but I'm not going to break up with you. But I'm going to feel some type of way because you disobeyed me.
Like I said.
Disobeyed.
Nah, but for real, I ain't going to hold you, Mo. I ain't going to hold you. If I'm in a relationship with a woman and I tell my girl I don't want her to cut her hair, I'm just that confident that my girl wouldn't do it. I'm just that confident that
most people.
She
No,
gonna
but-
do what the fuck she wanna do.
That's what I'm saying.
And that
Not
goes
that-
both ways. It ain't gotta be a girl. And like if you want to grow dreads and your girl say, "Look, I don't want you to grow
But
dreads,"
I'm a man. It's different. The fuck? Because I want to fucking grow
I'm a man.
Because I'm a motherfucking man. And I want to grow
Alright, she
my
gonna
motherfucking
break up
hair.
with you because you gonna grow your
That's
dreads.
fine. Peace out. I
That's
can get
ain't
another
you too
one.
old to be starting
Oh,
dreads.
wow.
man.
First of all, I don't want to grow my hair. You made
I'm
us
just
say
saying.
that.
I'm just saying.
I'm not growing my hair. And if I date a woman and she be like, boo, so here's the thing. I had dreads. If I was in a relationship with my dreads and my girl said, I don't think you should cut your hair, you know what I'm saying? Just like you said, she gonna do the fuck she want. Oh yeah, I'm if I don't want my dreads no more, I'm cutting it. But I'm just saying, if I'm in a relationship,
So fuck what she said.
What you mean?
Your girl. They said don't cut them, and you gonna cut them anyway because you
Yeah.
don't want to cut them.
Yes.
But she can't cut her because you said don't cut.
I ain't say you can't. Do what you want.
didn't say
But
you
I'm going.
can't, but
No, I
it's
never
gonna be
said
a
you couldn't.
step.
That's what I said. She talking about y'all
You said
said
if you didn't think it was a good idea for her to cut her hair.
I said I don't think she will. I didn't say you can't. I ain't sit here and say, bitch, if you cut your hair, I'm gonna kill you. No, it doesn't work like that. I said I'm that confident that if I'm in a relationship and I say, babe, I love your long hair, I don't want you to cut it. I said I'm that confident that the woman that I am dating will not cut their hair. I didn't say you can't. You can do what you want, like you
If
said.
you had a
But
instant replay booth. Anybody got a challenge flag? You
That's
did not
fine.
say that, nigga.
I didn't say that.
You didn't.
You said you're not going to do it.
You're not gonna do it. That's what I said. That's exactly what you said.
But I said you're not going to do it because I said that you won't because I don't want you to do it. That's not saying you can't. Saying you're not going to do it because
Okay.
I'm confident that you're not going to do it, and saying you can't do it because I said so. I did say yes, okay, you disobey me, but I was cracking a joke. Now we being serious.
I
So
get the joke part.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to him. Cause he the one that said it. So
we
back to what I was fucking saying. But no, though, fool, for real. Like I said, I just said I'm that confident that if I'm dating a woman and I don't want them to cut their hair, they wouldn't do it. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so this is for everybody. If you have a hypothetically speaking, everybody's sitting right here. If you have a partner and y'all have a joint account, and you want to take money out of your joint account for a personal reason, do you feel like you should talk to your partner about
Nigga,
taking
yes.
that money?
If it's a joint account,
If
yes.
it's a joint account, yes.
Fuck that, I'm going to get that hashitashi.
Hashitashi.
I'm going to get the hashitashi.
Nah.
Oh, if it's a joint account, that's both of y'all money.
Yeah.
at that point.
Facts.
And
I feel like if it's for the house, then fuck it. It's free.
Yeah, but you still got
no.
But you can't take her money. If she put in,
Man, that's the same house.
right. But at the end of the day,
It's
you
for the
gotta
house,
let
then it's free money.
right. But what if? But that might not be the
some
goal.
people
The
get-
house
some-
might be to get a bigger house. She
some
might
people-
make a joint account to get a bigger house, and you taking the bigger house money to buy
wouldn't
material
say that.
shit.
Some
You know
people
what I'm
get a joint account to pay the bills in the house.
True.
You see what I'm saying? So you can't pull that. So you got a joint account and then you got your separate shit. The joint account is for the house, like you said, groceries, bills, whatever it was, not for you to go fuck off. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got your own money for that. So whatever you put in the joint account is for the house. Don't draw from that shit or it's going to be beefing. Because if she go get her hair done or something and take $500 and you go pay the mortgage or something and that shit decline, you can be like, where the fuck $500 go? You going to be beefing, right?
That means I'm just have to take $500 out of my pocket.
So why not do that from the beginning instead of going to the joint
I
account?
mean, you're right. You got.
Come on, man.
Yeah, nah. Go to the piggy dog. Yeah, no, that's fact though. If you got a joint account, you're obligated
Right.
to speak on any transactions.
Right, hell
And
yeah.
a joint account. It's a joint account.
What you do with this $1,000? Oh, I went to buy some Balenciagas or something.
Yes.
Yeah, nah.
Nigga, you got a mortgage ain't,
Yes.
you got a mortgage ain't paid? That's a whole ass fight. You know what I'm saying? You bought
I
some
mean,
$1,000.
regardless, the mortgage paid, bills paid, everything. We
It's
just
still
don't-
our money if we
right.
put it in
See,
the joint
regardless
account,
if the bills is paid, you
Right.
still gotta say something. You can't just go in the joint account and
But
just
what
go
if you
shopping.
don't say nothing and you buy something and then
Well,
you just put
okay,
it back?
so what
This
if-
nigga gonna buy her a gift with the joint account money.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I was about to say, what if you gonna buy her something with the money?
She bought it.
She bought it, right?
That's bad. She fucking bought it.
Nigga.
Fuck
Listen,
that. No way.
Baby, I bought you a
I'm
necklace
tapping
with
in
rent
it
money.
and I'll put it back.
Nah.
That's how I see it.
You said you
is-
gonna do what?
I'm tapping in it and I'm gonna put it back.
Oh yeah.
Once
nah.
that shit
Yeah,
go
I
in
mean,
that account.
that's
But the
automatic.
point is, you have to have the conversation. Was
Right.
the question? The
I have it
conversation
after.
has to be. Oh yeah, nah,
telling
fuck that. Y'all faking like shit.
Y'all niggas-
Y'all talking about me, motherfucking telling my girl she can't cut her hair, but y'all going to tap in the money.
After.
Fuck that.
Tap in.
What happened was I left the other card in the house and I
Oh.
had that card, so I put it back.
Guess what? Run your ass back home and get that card.
Or say, babe, I'm about to use the joint account money. I'm about to buy.
You know what's crazy?
Conversation.
Don't even get a card for the account. Straight online, pay everything online, so nobody can go to ATM and get
But it
money
all
out of the account.
depends
That's
on
all
what
the
your
whole problem.
it all depends on what your joint account's for. If your joint account is to pay bills,
Right.
then that's different. But
If
if your
it's
joint
to
account
pay
is
bills,
to
9
just
times out of
throw
10.
some money in there because y'all want to just kind of
Right.
have some money together.
I was kind of speaking on saving, like saving.
Saving.
Right.
I'm
It's,
going
and
in.
regardless though, if it's saving, bills, whatever the fuck you doing with it, it has to be a conversation before you
Don't
swipe.
touch it without saying nothing to the other person.
That's just how I personally feel. I feel
Hey, I
like,
did 600. I'll be back. Pew.
I mean, that's fine. You had a conversation. It's a community.
One side,
No,
one
I'm saying that she
One
say
side, he
okay.
said something.
I'm saying that she say
I'm about to
okay.
spend some-
I'm saying that she say okay.
I'm telling you.
No, I'm saying that she say okay. Like you gotta have a conversation. You
Y'all
can't.
niggas tripping.
Martin. Buy me Martin.
We can't go home because of Martin.
He can't go home because of Martin.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, here's
telling you, I'm telling
here's
you.
my next question. So, you in a relationship,
Oh shit.
and I'm gonna ask the males this first.
You got
Back
some
up.
partner.
You in a relationship, and
Bruh, it's not even your choice.
your girl gets a job in another state. You leaving?
One more time.
Your girl, you in a relationship. You and your girl, y'all live together, y'all ain't got a kid, whatever. Y'all ain't even gotta have a kid. Y'all just in a relationship. She say, babe, I just got offered a job in motherfucking whatever. Just pick a city, Miami. Y'all leaving?
Oh, I'm out.
Okay, she get a job. So basically, you're leaving depending on the city.
It depends on the city.
So she say she get a job.
and
So she get a job in Wyoming, you ain't going. But if she get a job in Miami, you going.
It depends on the person.
That shit ain't
North
gonna last.
Carolina.
Right?
Also,
She get a
it
job in
depends,
North
it
Carolina.
depends on the person. For me, it depends on the person.
Okay.
First.
What about it depends
First-
on where you at? Like, I ain't gonna.
Yes.
Person. Like,
Because if I got a job
If I'm in a
here,
relationship with somebody and I truly love them, then yes, I'm going to follow that person.
oh, you know,
Okay, you got a job on career.
You take digs off the wood. She has a good job, so I'm going to go and follow her.
And then he can persuade his.
No,
but
Like,
so now you gotta add a bunch of circumstances into that. Cause myself, I'm 10 years into my career.
right.
If she say, "Hey, I got a job in West Bubblefuck," nigga, I'm not starting over. That's 10 whole years I done put in. I'm not starting over. You go. I see you ain't get there if it lasts that long, whatever. But nah, I'm not starting over. It's just a no go.
so you ain't going, you going.
I'm not going.
I ain't.
I mean, it's still a conversation that's gonna be had, but me personally, not going.
Yeah,
I see you when I finish.
Me personally,
What?
I don't want to live nowhere, but in our area, like I don't want to live in a, like when I'm probably old and shit. You know, I might go get a
that's
house
different.
somewhere and
That's
go down there when it's hot there and cold here. But I actually like, cause just like we got a lot of shit. Like when I go out of town to other places, I be expecting the shit that we got here, and they don't got it. Like you go to Atlanta, ain't no beaches. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no water, just pools and shit. Ain't no getting on the yacht down the National Harbor and getting on jet skis and shit out in Annapolis and Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You go to California, they got natural causes, earthquakes and fucking what's the fire shit called? Wildfires. You go to Miami, you got hurricanes and all that wild shit. New York, you can't even have a car out that motherfucker. It's just, I like it here. I actually like it here than other places. So oh wow, okay, I'm gonna fire you up at this shit. But me personally, I don't want to live nowhere else. So like you said, it will be a conversation, but it does definitely matter what the fuck you got going on. Like let's just throw my DJ shit in perspective. If I'm DJing and my clientele is going crazy here. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting booked. That's fine, but you starting over, like Mike said. I don't got no clientele. Say we get a job, she get a job in Houston. You don't just come in the house and say, "Babe, I got a job in Houston. We going to Houston." It don't work like that. Like, and then I got it now. I'm the most popular DJ in the DMV area. Now I gotta go to motherfucking Houston and don't nobody motherfucking know me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out here trying to get booked for gigs and shit, and I don't know a soul there. And it's just my family there. It's just I don't know. And then like I said, I just love our area. Recreational purposes for the kids, all that shit. Like we got everything. Like I said, we got water, we got pools, we got jet skis, we got yachts. We don't be having no natural disasters and causes and all that shit. So I just purposely don't want to live nowhere else. So it's gonna be hard for me to be in a relationship and my girl say, "Oh, I got offered this job." It gotta be something crazy. Like it gotta be something crazy. Like we not about to move to Houston because you're making an extra $40,000.
It gotta be a guarantee for both of us. If I go down there and pick up where I left off, or make the same money, or make the same
right. You can transfer your job and shit like that. Right? It's a conversation.
Cool, but
but it depends.
It do depends, but personally speaking,
see, my job can transfer, so I'm, you know what I'm saying. So I'm
that's
speaking personally for me.
cool.
Right.
My job can transfer. So
Right.
if, like for instance,
Yours too.
my girl.
I gotta start that whole retirement.
Yeah.
No,
For instance, my girl.
that shit don't work like
My
that.
girl worked for a company. They got offices. She just got basically. They just told her to fill an out for an office in LA.
Mm-hmm.
My headquarters is based in LA. Like we got office in Houston. She want to work in Houston also. So either way, for me, I can expand if I want to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And without an issue.
If I was a federal firefighter, like or a military firefighter, then that's different.
But what about if you go somewhere and you make less? Because
not gonna happen.
you ain't going.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So what about you? You go somewhere and you making less. Like
Then
you got
that would be that would also be a conversation.
Yeah, you got to factor in the cost of living,
and you got to understand if we move to, let's say for hypothetical reasons we move to Houston, you got to also understand Houston is not like here. It's the prices for homes in Houston are a lot cheaper. The cost of living is a lot cheaper in Houston, so the money that they make down there ain't the same that we make up here because of the cost of living.
Right. So if you struggling here.
You probably be lit down there.
No, you ain't, because you're gonna be making less.
You're gonna make a pay cut. But
so
like
you make $1,000 here, and because the cost of living is whatever it is, and then you go move somewhere else and you making $600 because the cost of living is cheaper. You still in the same situation.
It balance out, dog.
The way my company works,
how the fuck it balance out?
Cause say if you making $1,000 here, and $1,000 ain't getting you shit. But you go down there and you make $1,000.
No, I just said if you go down there and make 6.
Some
Okay,
places you can go and the money stays the
That's what I'm
same.
saying.
That's
So,
the second time you
Depending
wasn't listening.
okay, I'm sorry.
The second time you wasn't listening.
On a slide scale, you make it 1,000, your bills here. You go down 6, and your bills come back down here too.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So it's
I just
technically
said
the
if you're
same thing.
struggling here,
Right.
you're gonna struggle there. That's what
I
I
agree.
said.
I'm
But
just
depending on where you work at or depending on your company, sometimes you can go and the money stays the same. Because that's how it is with my company. If I was to
Right.
if I was to go to Houston, the money that I'm making here, I would still be making down there.
I ain't saying you lying or nothing. That's just down.
Nah,
I
get
looked into it. I looked into it.
I get all that, but at the end of the day, you can read whatever the fuck you want. When the fucking they come and they give you that paper and that offer letter say this is what the fuck you gonna be making, that's different. But to you, young lady,
Yes.
if Leroy, whoever you dating at the time, wanna, move to Miami, you going?
Let's get it.
They don't got no metro down there though.
Yes, they do.
They got the cat truck.
That's fine.
Yeah,
You starting over.
I'm gonna start over.
The model.
That's
I don't
what's
got
up.
no kids or nothing. Why not?
She don't have no ties.
I don't have
That's
none.
what I'm saying. You got factors.
I mean, I'm
all
with
that shit.
that.
You got to add up all that. With that being said, I'm gone. Experience something new.
Okay.
So you with?
So okay, and then you got kids.
If I had kids, now if I had kids, that'll be another thing.
So your answer changed.
Yeah.
Cool.
9 times out of 10, it'll have to change.
So it's a no for me because I got kids. I can't see it no other way.
Right.
It's a no for me if I'm going off the dome.
I got
What's
I mean,
your
like
final
I
answer
said,
is yeah.
for
Yeah, he gone.
me personally, my personal
That nigga gonna be
situation.
a whole new nigga.
So yeah.
Gonna be a whole. He gonna reinvent himself. He like, I've been looking for a change. Fuck me, get the fuck up out of here, baby. Fuck that.
I got another question. So this don't have nothing to do with a joint account or nothing. So let's say your partner. Let's say y'all trying to save money as a whole, but y'all don't have a joint account, right?
Okay.
Let's say your partner pull up to the house with a brand new car. Would you feel some kind of way about that? And y'all, you know that y'all trying to save money as a whole?
It depends.
Right.
If she can do that,
What does she need?
and right. One, if she needed a new car, she can have a choice. Then yeah, you need your way around.
Right.
Cool. But if she did that and it fucked y'all up, then that's a problem. But if she did it and y'all still good, then she can do it.
Who girl pulling up to the house with a new car and I don't
you
know?
ain't go with her to pick it up. Like
Like
yeah.
I
You can do shit like that.
My money. And I need
I'm
money.
fine, but there's no way I'm in a relationship.
I'm telling you.
Like, there's no way I'm in a relationship. That's a big transaction. You know what I'm saying? If she go
Right.
buy some shoes, you don't got to say, oh, babe, I'm about to go buy some shoes today.
Right.
But you pop in the house with some shoes, you got some shoes. Oh, the fuck well.
You buy shoes every day, B.
Right, but if you come pull up to the house in a brand new car, and we had no conversation about
Right.
this. I mean, granted, do you, but it's just, most people had that conversation. I just feel like that's a super lack of communication in the
Yeah.
household. You just go buy a brand new
You
car.
get off work,
and your
I
man
don't wanna
know.
try this shit.
And I'm
I'm
speaking,
ready to get a
and
new
when I'm
car.
saying,
Let's
and
go.
I'm saying in a relationship as far as living together, like we
Oh,
live
okay.
together. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying, that's why I'm not. When I speak, I'm not talking on dating because
Dating.
you can do what the fuck you want. Like I said, I dated a girl and she pulled up with a bald head. The fuck, it is what it is. Like that's just what the fuck happens. But if we, huh?
Talk to her. Talk 2 puffs on the hookah.
Two.
But for real. But if I'm in a relationship, like it's no way that my girl is not, babe, my car acting up. I'm thinking, I'm going, what you doing today, babe? Like,
It gotta come up.
yeah, like how the fuck is
You
you
don't
not
just wake
having-
up and then go buy a new car. Don't say nothing.
I'ma tell you,
Some
like,
people move off impulse. Though.
now if you go buy a new
It's
car,
still impulse. Hey, I'm at the
surprise
dealer. I'm at the
type
dealer.
shit.
Meet me
For
there.
me, then you can go ahead and be quiet. You go buy me a surprise.
So if it's for you, it could be okay.
I'm not buying no car without saying, hey babe, I'm going to the car dealership today. I'm about to go buy a car. Like it just don't work like that. I'm gonna.
Like I said,
It's just how do you live together
If-
and you just buy
if
a brand
you
new
can
car
make that move,
and your
if-
partner don't know you about to buy a car. Like
That's wild as shit.
that means you don't talk.
That's wild as shit.
That means you just don't have no conversation. It's just how you like what the fuck.
Maybe it just ain't coming.
Hey, that's rare as shit that it
I
don't come
forgot
up.
to say
Some
something.
shit have to. So I don't give a fuck if I don't give a fuck about no. Here's
Guess
the
what?
thing.
I ain't gonna forget to whoop
I
your
don't
ass.
give a
How about
fuck
that?
if I didn't.
So you beat bitches is what
I don't
you
give a fuck if you changed your mind that
No,
day.
baby.
You could
They never
have.
said that on this camera.
You could have made that decision that day. Motherfucking shut the fuck up. You could have made that decision that day and was like driving your car, your shit just broke down, you say, fuck it, I'm done with this piece of
Making my
shit.
way
I'm gonna go
downtown.
get a new car.
So
So you
you
gonna call your girl and like,
Right,
man, this
right,
fucking car
right.
done broke down. I'm about to go to the dealership. Like it's some way y'all gonna have that conversation. If you don't talk to your girl, y'all don't like each other.
Y'all niggas tripping.
That's all I'm saying. You in a relationship, I'm gonna talk to my girl. Like she gonna know what the fuck's
So like I
going on.
said,
Even when y'all beefing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't hold grudges. I be
if-
forgetting we mad.
if-
I be like,
if she can
I'm
make
like,
that
what's up?
move
She be like, hey,
without
oh, you ain't
fucking
mad at me?
y'all
I'm like,
up,
oh
they
damn.
Like,
Yeah,
it is
fuck
what
you.
it is. If she can make it and not fuck up y'all savings, cool. If she do that shit and she fuck up y'all savings, we got a bigger problem.
Yeah, but
see
that's
what
why
I'm
that
saying?
conversation need to be had.
Exactly. So you can't just go buy a new car.
Yeah, because you.
I mean, it'd be easier if she had it and they fuck up nothing. You be like, dang, you could have just said something.
Yeah.
But if she fucked that money up, you be like, what the fuck is your problem?
I mean,
Like-
some people, this is how I look at it. Some people do shit when they want to. Some people just move how they want to move regardless of the relationship.
You can't do that in a
You can't do
relationship.
that,
You have to
dog.
communicate.
But some people do. That's
I
what
get
I'm
that,
saying.
and that's why those relationships
Don't
work.
last.
Oh, that's
They
why
don't last.
I would put it like this. Big Meech, I'm not being in one.
Nigga.
I'm
That's
not
like,
in a relationship with no communication. And just you got to. I'm going to communicate.
So
You know
what
what
if
I'm
y'all
saying?
talk about everything but that specific situation?
That's weird as shit.
it's just,
That's
if
just
y'all
weird.
talk about
That's
everything, you
some
want to talk about it.
Like
you
how
talk
the
about
fuck
it.
do I talk about my day at work and talk about Miss Lisa trying to flirt with me and buy me lunch and shit, but I don't tell you I'm about to go buy a new car? The fuck? That's weird as shit. I'm complaining to you about my kids' mothers or something. They getting on my nerve or something, but I ain't telling you I'm about to go buy a new car. That's just weird. Like I don't know. Like
Yeah, oh yeah, but yeah.
You ain't- you not-
I bought another house today. You know,
The
I mean, you
fuck?
can come or you can stay. It don't matter. I got another house. Like, what?
yeah,
But what if they don't tell their partner because they know for a fact that they're gonna be like, no.
So that's
no.
your way. No,
that's
don't
the way
take your
they're
ass
gonna
and go
do
get
shit?
it.
But
That's-
Say that again?
what if they tell their partner? I mean, what if they
They
know
don't
their
tell them.
partner?
That's not cool.
Gonna be like, no. So they just go ahead.
Like
and
we
That ain't
said,
cool.
that's
That's
a
like
major
me going-
transaction. You gotta talk.
That's like
about
me.
it.
That's like me being in a relationship. My girl don't like me going to strip clubs, and I'm just going to strip clubs all the time. Cause I ain't gonna tell her, cause she gonna be like, no,
don't go,
that's
right.
not cool. That ain't right. So you
Create a
ain't no
issue.
no,
That's issue.
nigga. The fuck? I said what I said
So communication should be in a relationship.
all the time.
That's number one.
It is.
Fuck yeah.
After sex.
Easy said than done. Easy
Gotta give
said
me, got to
than
give me
done.
that twin time first, then we can talk. What you want to talk about, something? What you said earlier? Oh, okay. All right. I didn't want nothing. You need anything before I go to sleep? Okay, I'm gone. But yeah.
Easier said than done. Easier said than done.
Nah, it's easy said and easy done. Like I said,
Everybody don't got good communication in relationships.
I'm not saying it's impossible. I just said me. I'm not being in one without it. I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be in a relationship with a girl when something's wrong and they don't tell me. Like I don't want to be in a relationship where my girl is bothered by something and she don't tell me. That's bad communication. You need to let me know what the fuck is going on. Because if I'm the problem, we need to fix the problem. We need to talk about what the fuck the problem is. We need to solve the problem. Like period. Like I'm all about
But
solutions
what if
and
that person
conclusions.
doesn't like arguing, and
It's-
that's what it
It ain't
always
an
leads
argument.
to?
You don't got. You can communicate without arguing.
yeah.
It
Y'all
doesn't
never,
Some people don't know how to.
I agree.
Some
I
people
can't
don't know
figure
how
it
to have a sit down and have a civil conversation without raising their voice or without being belligerent.
Niggas
Some
need
people
to
don't
grow
know how
up.
to.
Yeah, thank you.
You got
Thank
to grow
Reese.
up. You have to grow up. You got to figure it out. There's no way that, like I said, don't get it twisted. I've been in situations where we used to argue so much when it was times my phone would ring and I would get mad just because I think you calling me to argue and you ain't be one to argue. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at yourself and be like, look, you know what? Hello? Everything's fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't do it. It will get done though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I overslept. I didn't mean to. I will fix it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to you just got to you got to compromise. This is all relationships is about communication and compromising.
Okay.
I just said earlier, I do shit in a relationship that I don't want to do sometimes because you communicated with me that this is what you like to do.
That ain't gotta be a relationship. That's in life.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
if I really like a girl, you compromise. Sometimes
Man,
I
you
date a
be
girl
at
I
work.
don't like.
Hey, you want this raise? You gotta mop this floor. Niggas gonna mop that motherfucking floor.
It depends on how much that raise is.
It's the principle. Stop getting technical.
No, I'm just saying.
The principle.
That's the truth.
I mean, I understand that, but I'm saying the point is you gonna do something you don't want to do. Niggas don't want to go to work to mop a floor, but if you gonna say, hey, you get $1,000 raise, you mop this floor. Niggas
Right,
gonna,
but I ain't gonna hold you. I've had a job where they asked me to do something I ain't want to do, and I called my mother, young nigga, like 16, called my mother and said, "Mom, say we got an emergency, I got to go." So that's why I'm.
Yeah, I done pulled a couple.
Yeah, so I'm saying, so technically, sometimes at work, I've been at jobs and they told me to do some shit, and I'd be like, I'm not doing that.
Right.
So I was just saying, for
Gotta
the sake
go
of the
with
raise.
within reason though.
Right, I get what you're
No
saying.
wild shit.
No, I've been
You had the
quick
mama
little
floor.
story.
You had the mama floor. You had the.
I'm on the floor.
But it ain't nothing. I ain't never. See, here's the thing. When I was 16, I worked at Popeyes. I didn't mind mopping the floor.
Right.
What happened one time was the person who mopped the floor got to clean the bathrooms, and I ain't mind mopping the bathroom either because I ain't get to do no wild shit. I just mop it. You know what I'm saying? Roll the fuck out. What happened was call my mother and say, "Mom, they got shit in the bathroom. They trying me to clean it. I need you to call and say it's an emergency. I gotta go." My mother gonna say, "Just hold your nose and clean it up." I said, "Get the fuck out of here. I quit this motherfucking job right now."
Heard you.
For real, but long story short, niggas gonna do shit at work, and I've said no at work before.
Yeah, that's a part of life. I mean, we all, like y'all said, we all gotta do shit we don't want to do at work. I mean, that's already understood.
Yeah, but I also been in relationships when I said no. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it.
So has that ever caused a conflict?
Not really, because sometimes, usually I only say no to like wild shit. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be something.
Give us an example of some wild shit of somebody else.
Like some I don't know. I can still say one of the girlfriends is having a party and it's gonna be all girls there. You know, just I might not want to go. Like, you know, I really want you to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to no all girl party. All y'all gonna do is that's boring.
And male bash.
And male bash. I don't want to go.
What?
You know what I'm saying? That's just.
Don't act like I don't be at all girl parties male bashing.
No.
I'm just making some shit
Not
up.
always that.
But if I don't want to be at a party, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. But if I say I don't like being romantic, and my girl say, you know, I like flowers from time to time, I'm gonna go buy you some flowers because it's not gonna kill me to go buy you some flowers. That's simple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I might not be that flower ass nigga.
That's small shit.
Right, exactly. But I'm just saying. But that's just some shit that popped in the top of my head. But no homo. There you go, being a dyke. Always a dyke. I thought a dyke said.
Jan, you like flowers?
Yes, I do.
Oh shit.
For real?
Flowers fucking stink.
I thought you like power tools and shit. I thought you was a little boy.
I like those too.
So a nigga bought you a drill, you was like, that's my
I
baby
most
right
definitely
there.
like those. I like flowers, tools, money.
No, you like money.
Cars, clothes, and that rest.
Money man
Yes.
made around here.
I'm telling you. Diamond rings, black kind of things.
Here go another question. If this one will be for you too,
Oh.
but for the males first, because it's two of them, and I can get two answers. If your girl wants to get her tubes tied,
Oh yeah.
and she do it without telling you, you just pop up with the fucking tubes tied. You beefing? Like,
Yep.
Do you already have kids?
It don't matter. You gotta have a conversation. Look, maybe you want one or you've been thinking about having one and she come home with her tubes tied. It didn't fuck your whole shit up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. That's a major move.
This is my question.
That's affecting your family.
Do you already have kids?
It doesn't matter.
I'm asking.
I mean,
To me, it matters.
Yes, because I mean, if she get her tubes tied, I'm
Explain.
assuming you got a kid already, and maybe she don't want no more.
Oh
She
shit, we
wants some more.
fine. I ain't got
So if
tie the knot. Fuck it, tie the knot. Let's do it. Ain't got no issues there.
if you want more kids,
I don't.
listen.
Tie the knot.
I'm hearing you. I mean, if you want more kids and your girl, oh, I got my tubes tied yesterday.
yeah, like
Well, let's have a party.
that ain't cool because
That
you
ain't
might
cool.
want
You
more
want
kids.
another kid, nigga. Like, I only got one. I know I want some more. So
I got 3 and I don't want shit more.
I wish you would.
Tie the knot.
All right, well look,
And you
Ain't
shoot
no
the
what
club
I-
up without worrying about nothing? Shit.
nigga,
Tie
I ain't
the knot.
adopting no kids. I want another kid, and you do that, and it's undoable. Like, you can't reverse that shit.
You can.
You can reverse it. You
Not
can
all the
untie it.
time.
Not all the
Okay.
time, but
Well, some
So
women get a
that's
hysterectomy, take the whole thing of a jank out, and
Thank
get
him,
done.
Jane. God
I
damn.
heard, this is something that I heard, this is not facts. I heard that it costs like somewhere between $7,000 and $10,000 to undo it. That's something that I heard. I'm not going to sit here and say it's facts.
But why even want to go through that?
Right.
I mean, like I said, I have 3.
18.
Right. So you personally
White boy.
don't care because you personally don't want any more kids.
exactly.
I'm speaking for me. That's
Right.
Right. That's what I'm
right,
saying. So
right.
you
Like, tie the motherfucking knot and let's have a party.
But so you cool with her just tying her tubes
And not having a
and I'm
conversation.
not saying like, hey, look, babe, you know, because you can say, don't get it twisted, especially a nigga like you, fool. I love you and I know you. You one day you might say some shit that you with and your mind might change. You know what I'm saying? It could happen to me. Like y'all hit me all the time, be like, nigga, I don't want no more kids. But if y'all see me with the 3rd kid pop up, don't say shit. It's my time to fuck
I changed my mind.
You know what I'm saying?
I changed my goddamn mind.
I changed my mind.
Don't say shit.
Yeah, just be like, I don't want to hear that. I thought you said this, nigga, I changed my mind.
Mind your business.
And,
Just mind
and
your
there's nothing
business.
wrong with changing your mind. like I said, it just say the situation you can't, like you said, it's not guaranteed that when you undo it, you can have a kid.
You're right. You're
So
absolutely right.
put in perspective that you can't have a kid no more once you do it. You know what I'm saying? I would never, me personally, I ain't even with the whole tube time shit because what if my mind changed? You know what I'm saying? What if my mind changed? But like I said, if I don't want you to motherfucking have no kids, then there's other ways to prevent from having kids. Stop shooting the motherfucking club up so crazy, or motherfucker put that motherfucking thingamajig up in there like Mike said, or
Nigga said thingamajig.
wear some fucking condoms.
Like, I mean, you can. It's other options. Say if you really wanted kids and she really came home with a tube tied, all hurting and shit, and you really wanted some kids, pay for a surrogate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's other options.
I ain't with that shit either.
Me neither. I mean,
Oh yeah, like off that Fresh Prince episode with the nigga, she was like, well, I want your sperm. He was like,
Yeah, I ain't with the whole surrogate shit either. I ain't.
I'm just saying, I'm not with it either. I'm just saying.
I'm an old fashioned ass nigga, traditional ass. I ain't traditional.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. Tired of that. I'm sorry, tired of that. And
Right, but you with the tie the knot, but
would.
without you not knowing.
let's keep it going.
You with the tie the knot, come home, babe. I got my tubes tied. Don't say nothing. to you.
Okay, flip that play.
'Cause that's the question.
You go get snipped. You get a vasectomy, and she wanted some more kids. Are you gonna say something before? You just gonna be like, yeah, fuck it, I'm done having kids. Go get your shit snipped. And the next day, hey, what you think about having another kid? Let's have another one. And in your head, you like, oh shit.
My penis, I do with it what I will.
You that nigga that says some people don't have communication in relationships.
Exactly.
You that nigga.
Right, exactly.
Some people don't do it. Yeah, you him.
It's my penis, I do with it what I will.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Then you be mad because your shit snipped, and she wanted some more kids, and guess what? You can't give her none.
No.
Somebody gonna give her one.
Let's go adopt.
Oh wow.
Let's go adopt. I ain't
Lost
got
your mind.
You can find there's a million light skinned babies. Fuck it.
I done seen
Oh.
adoptions turn out beautiful, and I done seen them turn out for the worst. I'm not having it. I know what my genes can do. I know what her genes do, especially we got kids already. I'm not getting old Joe Blow. She might have been a pipehead. Her father might have been.
Right,
and
right,
just,
right.
I ain't rocking. I don't know what kind of mental makeup they got. Those genes, sickle cell, all that
You
crap.
ain't really raising.
Nah, not happening.
Yeah,
That's just me.
I'm
But there are kids out there that need families. So go help them. Go help them.
Because it's also people out there who can't make kids either.
Exactly, right.
So them should be the first people
Right.
to jump in line
That
to
get
go
adopted.
adopt. But me personally, my fishes is swimming. So I personally, I never thought about adopting. I never thought about surrogate. That ain't nothing I'm into.
Right.
My girl not getting her tubes tied and not telling me. Like it just
That's just OC.
that ain't. There's
I
no
feel like
way.
that's OC
There's no way
possible.
you come home and you just it's not and you just
First
like
of all,
That's like,
First of all-
that's like buying a car. That's
No,
like
no,
that's
no,
the
no.
same.
yeah, you
First
pull
of
up
all,
with a motherfucking car. And
That's something to do with your health. You can go do that shit and that shit go wrong
Yeah,
and
that
you
shit'll
get
fuck you
sick
up.
or you die or whatever. Like,
Right.
no real woman is going to do that and not say nothing.
Right.
Like you heard dude, you supposed to go with her. If that's what she supposed to do, you supposed to go with her.
shit. So you doing that shit? You tying your tubes without consulting with your nigga?
So you're not gonna ask your man
lying
for
They
like
already
shit.
tied? Because
She
we ain't got no
lying.
kids, so how they already tied?
She lying like shit.
Wow.
She lying. I ain't even about to
Oh,
entertain her.
so hey, let's twist that right quick. If your dude got you pregnant and you ain't tell him and you ain't got an abortion, is that grounds for fighting?
It depends.
Is it? Is that?
Get a little hot man.
So you go get the 2 times, you don't want no more kids.
It
but
depends on.
You found out you was pregnant and you go get an abortion and didn't tell him. That's cool?
Yeah.
Which in
It all
a
depends.
relationship?
In a relationship, it all depends.
Oh shit!
It all depends.
You are a wild lover.
You just
You have
talking about
to.
relations about communication.
It is communication.
That ain't communication. If you go
But
get an abortion,
listen, if you know, me personally,
Yeah,
if you
that's tough there,
know
buddy.
deep down inside that you can't like afford it right now,
Or you might not be a good parent.
and no, I wouldn't say. I mean that too.
Some people
but
have- some
if
people
you
have those
can't
thoughts.
afford it,
Some
if
people
you
have those
can't
thoughts.
afford it.
Nigga, you still got
nigga,
that.
I was 22 years old when I had my first kid, making fucking probably $7-8 a fucking hour.
Hey.
I ain't have it, but he was coming. So I'm gonna figure it the fuck out. I ain't about to just.
Absolutely.
I'm not about, I'm not saying
It's
I'm
a
against
lot to
abortion.
tap
If you
into
get
that.
abortion, cool, but you're not about to just get no abortion.
I'm not saying that.
Like, and you're my girl. If you just some Joan, I got pregnant, and you call me one day and like, oh, I was pregnant, but I got an abortion. I can be upset all I want, but at the end of the day, you're not my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? It's like I might ain't want it either. You You know what I'm saying?
I'm not condoning what she's saying. I'm not condoning what she's saying, but it's a lot that also taps into that. You gotta think about like what she said, like what you got going on. You also gotta think about your support system.
Exactly.
You gotta think about what
but
the other person got going on.
And that person,
You know what I'm saying? Mentally, you are all over the place.
So from there, you're basically telling me you're only not telling them because they might say they want to keep it.
exactly.
Okay.
You still gotta tell them.
And if they say they want to keep it, what if we not financially stable? What if
Y'all have to come to some
out.
it has to figure it out.
I figured it out.
So now,
both of us.
okay, so
All
now
right,
look, check this out.
Go back.
You done did it. You did it.
Go back.
You got pregnant. You went got an abortion, and you didn't tell him, and that nigga break up with you.
Okay.
Wow. Fuck it.
I think that's grounds to break up. If I really wanted a kid, and you got an abortion, we had a kid.
Not if you really want a kid. Come on now. If you really want a kid, but at
It
the
don't
end
matter.
of the day,
I don't give a fuck if I did or I didn't. If you go get an abortion and not tell me you're my girl and we live together, get the fuck out.
Two things. One, you gonna look sneaky than a motherfucker. Why you get an abortion? You ain't tell me.
Yeah,
you
Lord
fucking with somebody
have
else?
Yeah,
mercy.
you
Here
might
you
be
go
out
with
here
that.
The fuck?
I don't
No
know if
bullshit.
You
No
might be
bullshit.
you might be
You know
out
you
here
got an
fucking.
abortion?
There you go with
And the
that.
next question, a real nigga be like, well, damn. Why
Was
she
it
do
not-
that and ain't tell me? It must have been somebody else, baby, and she wasn't sure.
You
Wasn't
done left. You opened that
you
door.
opened the door
You
for
opened
all
that
other
door.
shit.
I've seen it happen. Listen.
And you still gonna do it by yourself? And ain't say shit?
That ain't cool, fool.
You a wild lover.
I respect. I appreciate you.
She's
Honestly.
staying in
Yeah.
mass on
I
it.
feel
I'm with the shit. That you
I
supposed
wouldn't
to
even
be.
tell
Don't come
him I
on
was
here.
pregnant. Like,
Oh
when I get
shit.
back
So
home,
you ain't never
I'm on
gonna
my
know.
period. Exactly.
Oh shit. Father God bless her for that.
I look
God
at
bless
it-
the man.
I look at it from a mental state. I'm not like I said. I ain't
Y'all
condoning
not-
what she's
y'all
saying, but I'm
not
looking at
really
it from
seeing
a mental state.
Like, come on now. If we were staying, okay, we were staying with our family.
What if you fuck all that? What if you stay by yourself? Y'all staying just like
Big mom gonna say, you did what?
I don't
Oh,
give a
kick
fuck
that
if
bitch to the
I
curb.
don't give a fuck if we
Nah.
live in a box.
Oh, hell no.
You're pregnant and you about to go get an abortion. I'm your nigga. You need to tell me that.
You're not gonna know.
You're
Because
wild
we
ass.
shouldn't even be fucking in a box.
It's a secret.
I'm telling you. You got better shit to worry about.
It's a secret.
We shouldn't even be
You
fucking
gonna take
in a
that shit to
box,
your
first
grave.
of all.
Oh,
She is
That shit is between
vicious.
her and God.
Yes, Lord.
You going to
My
hell.
fault.
God gonna cut you off after that. I ain't gonna hold you.
How I'm going to hell?
That's fucked
I
up.
did
fucked
the
up.
right thing for both of us.
What the fuck? You don't make no decisions for me? You got me fucked.
Sometimes you have to.
You got me fucked up. I need to know.
Why?
Cause I fucking said so.
Okay.
Yeah.
The fuck?
You're the
Communication.
demanding one. That's why.
No, because it's about communication. I'm
That's
not.
some major shit.
If no homo, if niggas can get pregnant and I was to ever get pregnant, I have to tell my girl I'm fucking pregnant. That's just how it go.
Why?
Because we're in a relationship.
Oh Lord, where we going?
You in a relationship. Why you have to talk?
Where are we going?
You get pregnant?
This nigga on the Bill Cosby
Man,
episode.
I done call it what you
Oh
want.
shit.
You pregnant?
I don't have to prove myself to people beneath me.
Oh
Wow.
Where we going?
But not for real.
Oh, no, that's some wild
I mean, I had the role reverse. I can't really.
Right, I feel
Okay, if I was a girl, that make y'all feel better. If I was a girl and I was in a relationship and I got pregnant
In a box.
in a box, I had to tell motherfucking Leroy I'm pregnant. The
Then
fuck?
what?
I'm about to go get an abortion. We can't afford it, but I gotta get one
You still got
because we live in a box.
You gotta mention it. You
You
got
got to tell you.
Can't afford it, but I gotta get one.
I got to get one. You don't make no decisions. How you in a relationship making decisions for? That's like
Right,
you,
because guess what?
that's
You know,
like you
abortions-
gonna buy a house. You just gonna
Abortion-
buy a motherfucking house and be like, look, I bought this house for us because I made a decision for us. What the fuck? I might ain't want to live there.
Abortions can fuck you up. You can get an abortion and never be able to have another kid. So when y'all decide y'all really want one, or it's time for have one, and doctor say, oh well, that abortion in 2016, that kind of messed up your whole situation.
Shit, I know somebody.
And then they can be
I know
looking at-
somebody that had 8 abortions and still popping out babies.
I mean, I feel it's different for everybody. They can have one
Oh,
abortion and
shit.
never had kids again.
Pussy
But
on fire.
You know what I'm
regardless, at the end of the day, you got to communicate. That's my
Where's the gavel? You need a gavel in this
That's
shit.
my speak. Bang your gavel, Judge. that's my opinion on it. I feel like you should motherfucking. I feel like you should talk about it. Like I just feel like you never. That's something you talk about. You, just like we said, the whole car situation. You don't just pull up in a brand new car and. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you in a relationship and ain't no way that conversation ain't happening that day.
Get in, boo. I got a car.
Where the fuck you get this
I'm
from?
gonna tell you.
So you mean to tell me if you was in a situation, you wouldn't just go buy a car without saying that?
No, nigga, no. That's
Why
a
not?
major purchase. That's one that's
Because
at the
I mean,
bill.
why would
I ain't
I-
bought like that. I ain't about to go.
What
Unless
if you,
it's,
what if you got it? What if you got it though?
I got it.
What
It
if
don't
you
matter.
got
Hey,
it?
babe, what you doing? Nothing. I'm about to go buy a car.
yeah,
I told you.
Like me, I don't like putting gas in my big ass truck. That shit is stupid. I want to buy a little beater.
Like,
If I go spend $2,000 on a car, hey, look, I need a beater. I'm about to go get me a little bucket right quick, and I'ma still say something.
Right. I'm not saying you need permission
Yeah,
to
you
go
know,
get the car.
That's what I feel like
does
y'all
communication
No, you
count
don't.
even when you about to sign the paper? Hey, I'm about to buy a car, sign the paper. That's communication.
No, but
right?
I'm just saying, how does that happen without having that conversation?
Right.
Like, how do you have a job interview?
Impulse.
You know what I'm saying? And you just don't even be like, oh, babe, I'm about to go do the job. Like, it's just certain shit
Right.
it just happens. You talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
don't just, like I said, if your car break down today, you never thought about getting a new car and your car break down today and you make that decision today, you
Don't
gonna
say-
call your girl and be like, hey, boo, this motherfucking car done broke down on me again.
Right.
I'm done with this shit. I'm going to the dealership. Like,
Right.
there's going to be a conversation somewhere.
Facts.
That's all I'm saying. It's
And
just
like
how
I
the
said,
fuck
if-
you just
if-
pull up to the house without
If
without
it
saying
ain't
something.
if it ain't a bucket and it's a brand new, you got factor in. You bring the new bill, 2 new bills because you
All
have
right,
a car
so
note
let me
and a
switch
car
it.
insurance.
What if you buying her a car as a surprise?
That's
You
different.
said it's
yeah, I
different.
said
I think you got to be in a
bought
position.
Right,
for
I'm
that
not.
to
I'm
work.
not talking about
That's what I'm saying,
finance.
if you got it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm
Buying
not
her a car
speaking
as
from a
as
financial point. I'm not. I'm
Right.
saying we're automatically assuming that you have it.
Right.
I'm not saying that okay, you get in a car and it's gonna fuck up the money in the house. You're saying you ain't doing it because you don't want the motherfucker to say no.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. That's not cool. You still gotta say something.
You got to.
Because everything you basically saying, if you feel like the person gonna say no, you doing it without them knowing.
So buying a car for her.
That's basically
as a-
what you just
So
gave.
buying a car for her as a Christmas gift, that's different.
Yeah, because it's a surprise. You don't tell nobody about a surprise.
I bought a car surprise.
Right, but you
No,
that's-
I'm saying I bought a car for me surprise.
that's a surprise for you, motherfucker. That's crazy. All right, do you? All I'm saying is,
I'm just saying, I'm not. I mean, personally, I'm just speaking.
So you
for people
basically
who do shit off of
right.
impulse.
So I'm asking you buying a car without telling your girl.
Me personally,
Yeah, you put.
I'm speaking for the people that do shit off impulse, not me personally. I get what you're saying. Like, I completely.
So I'm asking you a question.
understand.
Are you buying a car?
Probably not.
Oh, okay, that's all I want to know.
Probably not. But for the people that do shit off impulse,
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm speaking right, but
If
when we
you
up
can do
there,
that shit and it ain't affecting the household,
I speak
and
for
you got
me.
it, then do it. Fuck it.
I don't come here and speak for nobody else. I speak for me, so I'm speaking on me. I don't give a fuck about other people.
For sure.
So I asked you. You said you not, maybe not. I ain't doing it.
I ain't
You the fuck doing it if you feel like you ain't. You the fuck doing it. Mike ain't doing it. That is what it is. You getting your tube side. You getting abortions without telling niggas. That's the conclusion of today's fucking episode.
Wow, love it. Wow.
you want to speak on the team shit, or you want to let that rap?
No, you can go ahead.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we end the show, me and my co-partner over here, meet you 2 times. We're starting a 9 and under AAU basketball team in the DMV area. So for anybody that has kids that's 9, 8, 7, you can, you know what I'm saying, contact us. We got the flyer on Instagram, all that, you know what I'm saying, contact us, get in touch with us, talk about it. You know what I'm saying, we'll have the paperwork for you if you choose to come out on that. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
We're gonna talk about Paramount Hookah and Jan's head
Oh,
supplies.
man, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Janky?
I'm
Man,
sorry.
he's all about self.
So sorry.
So all about self.
So sorry. We're going to skip you. We're going to go to the lady.
Oh shit.
The level of disrespect is at an all-time
Go ahead,
high.
Mike.
Nah, go ahead. Ladies first.
No,
go ahead.
Mike, you could go ahead.
All right, well,
I gotta promote your businesses.
I'm telling you.
for those who don't know, I'm the owner, CEO, operation founder, all that of Paramount Hookah, mobile hookah catering service, hookah supply, anything hookah you need, I got it. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at paramount.hookah.
Best hookah in the city.
Mike done said that
Stamp
shit 20
that.
times. He had that shit written down.
I just know my business, man. I know my business. That's all.
Me, Plain Jane. I just started doing hair braiding. You can follow me at Styles by PJ on Instagram. I haven't got on Facebook just yet, but I'm thinking about it probably tomorrow or so.
You know how to do an Uptown 50 fade?
Yes.
I don't know how to do no fucking haircut. And y'all already fucking know the hottest DJ in the fucking CZ city, DJ Beach.
In the
And the Sizak.
That's a dyke again.
I'll
Stop
be
being a
back.
dyke.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, The Real Brody, and this is the We Say
They Say
podcast. Tonight we had my man right here, Permo Hooga. Got my girl right here, Plain Jane. Got my man, my brother, my DJ, meet you 2 times, say it 2 times.
4 times.
And we out.
This nigga Mike put up a peace sign. Love, peace, and head grease, y'all.
Love and happiness.